Options. Options are always fun. Graphics. Hey, put them to good, please. Set those graphics to good. Field, sure. You know, I don't think I need a high field of view, and I don't want it to be all fish-eyed. So we'll just leave it. Oh, shoot. I gotta change the title. Yeah, I gotta get a super high field of view so that I can see enemies coming and do just the sickest quickscopes. You need a high field of view to do quickscopes, I think. How do I access the dashboard? Overly complicated. Okay, we're good. Sure, I'll take your word for it. Look sensitivity, we'll just crank that to the max so that I can get the good turnaround shots. No, I hate head bob more than anything. What oh. Well, it doesn't look like subtitles are. It says there's voice, but there's no subtitle option. Unless it's in language. It is indeed in language. Wow, that's... What makes you bring that up? Modifiers and commentary. Yeah, just gonna leave them all off. Just want to see what they were. I don't know who that is.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Just getting brighter and brighter till our retinas burn out. June 7th, year of our Lord, 1995, 1:15 in the morning. It's raining just like it is in real life. Man, what if you just... Oops. Well, it's a Christmas duck, alright. It would be weird if you just came home and just started going through all the cabinets on your porch. Get in the chair. No, in the chair. There we go. Oh, that's me. Wait, no it's not. Yeah, I thought it said my name was Sam. From Amsterdam, huh? I don't know what you do there. Crack open a nice cold one. The passport says my name is Caitlin Greenbrier. Can I... Born December 12th, 1973. I guess. Okay, I don't need to look at this too much. So I'd make her 22. Katie. Sorry I can't be there to see you, but it's impossible. Please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. See each other again someday. Don't be worried. Oh, Sam is okay. So Sam is the sister. And you don't know where she is because she's a ghost. Alright, so I guess I gotta shatter the window. Can I combine the cup with the soda? And just have a nice drink? Door's locked. There's the lamp. Our handwriting's better than mine is. Crouch. Oh wait. Got a little zoom in, okay. So I don't have keys. Porch puzzle's too hard. Locked, locked. How do I do the lockpicking minigame? Oh. Boxes, TV. Okay, so they just moved in, I guess.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school. And my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier.
Put it back.
It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal. Just like I was talking to you.
Author magazine, Stephen King. Just the idea of Stephen King is covered in this magazine. I'm not the Wet Bandits. I'm not gonna destroy my parents' house. Oh, that's a weird light switch. I mean, not a monster here. Can I run? No. Gotta make sure all the lights are off and the door's closed. Front hall. Well, they did a good job putting those where they belong. Goodfellow High School. Robot eyes. So your mom's in the forestry service. Oh, doors open both ways. Cool. That's not realistic. This game sucks. A lot of letters. A lot of mail. Now, I was alive in the 90s. I don't remember saving the mail like it mattered, but you know, maybe they're letters from you from Europe. Telling you about all that dink kush. You have a doggone cool 17th birthday. I'll just leave that there. Note on the top. Top drawer. Oh. Oh boy. Directions to work from new home. Left on crab or grab tree, right on bullhorn. So, hour and 10 minutes. Long commute. This trophy though. One of my trophies. Scary. Oh no, it has Mexican magic in it. Girls long jump event, first place. What's this one for? 100-meter relay. Oh, nope. Okay. It's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year? And we were miserable, fantasizing about our dream homes. I don't know, maybe. I always said I wanted a mansion. You said you wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Somebody up there likes you. I used some of that magic. Well, we got the Mexican magic skull. Send me some wild numbers, I'll play them. Seriously. But I shouldn't be complaining about this good old split level we've had since Bob got transferred to Winnipeg. Just got new vinyl siding. Jealous yet? Let me know if you ever want to trade places. So how are the girls doing? Katie left on her big European adventure yet? Speaking of jealous, right back soon. Missy Roomy, Carol. And that was a letter to your mom. Like, if I'm not learning how to read cursive now, when am I ever gonna learn? The only thing I know about this game is, there's a Super Nintendo cartridge in it. Like a knockoff Super Nintendo cartridge. And I know people have said something about ghosts, but I think it's not real. I think it's just because it's like a big dark house, people get spooked out. Big dark quiet house that looks old and weird. Or at least old. There's something in there I could grab. A marker. And a pencil. Read itinerary? Nope. Okay, some stuff about the trip. Sam. Daniel from the neighborhood called. He wants to come see this new house. Call him back. Daniel was a total weirdo. The reason I ever hang out with him in the first place is because he had a Nintendo when we were little.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam. Sam, where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th.
And this is our message that we've already heard.
That was the cheapest, so it's
Yeah.
at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up.
So something bad happened with Sam. She ran away at least.
Love you. See you soon.
Also, they look like one of those E-How families from those E-How drawings. Especially Sam. This is a giant house. Welcome, new student. You said your first day is high school. Oh, she doesn't bring a positive attitude, though.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school. And there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Now, is that because something happened in the house? Let's check out this obituary. Or is it just because the house looks like the house from Psycho? Greenbrier. So that's part of our family. And Sam, I'm in Paris. I've done many Parisian things, including eating, les petits, yep, and wearing a beret. Lots of films to develop. Sam, I bring you back something from the Shakespeare book companies. You're my favorite sister. Hope you all. What's more French than wearing a beret? Huh. And the dang army with pink hair, which... It's a extremely unusual hair color for 1995. Not nearly as common as it is these days. DeSoto, so it's not one of us. She has the same hair color as Lightning in Final Fantasy 13. Flip what? The Killing of JFK, a theory. You've seen the movie. Remember that movie came out in the 90s? I don't, but probably came out in the 90s. Okay, so I guess they're a copywriter. Can I open it? No. I want to see it would break. You can do better. Jeez. Sent back in time. Is this the, that Stephen King book? Sent back in time to Dallas. That's that, what was it called? 11/22/63 or whatever? About the guy that goes back in time to deal with the JFK stuff. What's their combination? So I guess probably your dad was a copywriter who wanted to be an actual writer. Since I assume it's your dad, since your mom is a forest ranger or park ranger or whatever. Electrical inspection form. Let me see. I don't see one overlay text. Oh, okay. Yeah, that takes away so much of the charm, though. That was language. That makes a strange noise for how small it is. How little it actually blows. The future needed him. John, okay, look, I'm not gonna say it's good, but you should have stuck with it. This is the Stephen King story that they made a Hulu show out of, starring James Franco. You could have done it, Dad, Bob Greenbrier, I think. Fresh magazine. The male gaze, how to subvert it. This is I would not want to live in this house. Stranger under my roof. Parents of teens. Oh, there's the code. 0451. I'm not going to read this out loud because I'm going to drink some water. Home theater aficionado. I believe it's pronounced leisure. 0451. Ah. Mr. Mason. Yes, 6669. Ooh. Okay, it's just typed up. I don't have to try to read that. Alright. Well, that's something, alright. So this house has been passed down through the generations. Missed. Yeah, TV's on. Severe weather warning. Or from Oscar to Terrence to Bob. You know what? Unless I can find a light switch.
Feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them. Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform, and she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Badass. I want to meet her too. You don't play Street Fighter. Cool music, I guess. Look, it's the 90s. Remember the 90s? Don't give me that. Here. Pulp Fiction. Man, remember the 90s? You ever heard of the 90s? The heaven at the end of the world? Edge of the world. Captain Allegra looked off of the ocean. It went on forever, so it seemed. Someday she would find the edge and get to the paradise there. She heard a cannon fire. Boom. It was the black pirate ship. She yelled, I thought we lost him at Horse Island. First mate says, looks like you thought too soon. Black ship came up along the side. Captain Black himself came out of the deck of the black ship. He yelled to Captain Allegra, you're never gonna find the edge. Ain't no paradise, and your father was a leer. Captain Allegra yelled back, then why do you keep following us, you... I mean, I know what the word's supposed to be. Imbecile? The first mate yelled out, we'll stop you, Captain Black. We'll find the edge of the world, and you'll see our father was no leer. The battle kept going until Captain Allegra's ship got away. Now west, she said, and the ship sailed towards the sunset. So, Sam wants to escape from the just life, I guess. Making friends. Oh, boy. I mean, look, who couldn't use that box? Ah, you heathens. But it's still kind of sad. Bratmobile. I don't know if that's something. I think this is the whole room. This is bothering me so much. Oh boy. Alright. Oh, it's language. Check the fort? Was that a... I thought it was a pull-out. Oh, I see. You can toggle it during the game. Oh, it is a fort. I thought it was just a, like a leg rest pulled out with a blanket over it. Hauntings and poltergeists. So is the house haunted? Probably not, because ghosts aren't real. I hope this isn't like a Ghost Watch scenario. Extremely sad real story of so in England there was a mockumentary called Ghost Watch. It was like a horror thing about like a real ghost and some like disabled, yes, that's just calls it, like disabled guy watched it and like killed himself. And yeah, he was like, if ghosts are real, I'll come back as a ghost, so don't worry about it. And it's like, oh jeez. So mom and dad, I'm sorry. It is, it's very sad. I'm turning that back off. I know you can disable it, but I don't want it to be on. Hi Lonnie, so if move over to my house still this afternoon, that would be cool. I can drive, it's kind of far, but I can drive. I'll drive you home. So hopefully that's fine. Right back if you want to. Yeah, see you later. I'm gonna kick your butt. Hadouken.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, it turns out it applies to Street Fighter too.
It does. Damn right it does. At least I worked up the courage
to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
So did she run away with Lonnie? Katie, so whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad. The attic. I mean, when you're going from Super Nintendo to the arcade, it's pretty different. Especially just control-wise, it's not going to translate. You take some time to get used to a stick instead of a pad. So don't worry too much about it, Sam. Well, I'm reading them too, yes, so don't worry too much about it. Interesting painting. The Dave Brubeck Quartet. It is so dark in this house. Reproductive system. One of two stories and write about it. Either the menstruation cycle or how pee is stored in the balls. Menstrual cycle, a novella. I'm gonna have to just keep it on. Or like learn to read properly. I'm also not gonna read this out loud because it's too long. Jesus. That is pretty good. But also, that's 6th grade, and they're still keeping that around? Yeah, really.
Somehow I always knew that someday we'd be through. Now that it's happened, I just can't.
Desk of... Yeah.
I've done the best I could to keep from feeling blue.
That's too bad.
Lost my mind. What am I gonna do?
Voodoo, mildew, and shandu.
But Daddy, I can do.
I'm right here looking at it.
So was DeSoto Lonnie? No, that wouldn't make sense, because since they knew each other enough to have that picture. But this is just like, yeah, the charm. Just like Homer Simpson's book. Homer, we hardly knew ye. Or maybe it was I hardly knew me. The unsold copies of Dad's autobiography.
My heart a grave for you. Your
Alright.
kisses keep on home.
Don't need to listen to that whole thing. So we gotta get to the attic. Find more clues. Wait, what about a fish? So I guess Sam's never, or Caitlin's never been in this house. So that is why you're supposed to feel like she does, because it's new to you as well. Uh-oh. Yeah, maybe. Look, you can't expect the best from me. Controlled burn. So This would be one of their parents. Well, hopefully nothing happened to the mom during that controlled burn. Bratmobile, potty mouth. So I assume Bratmobile would have been
hanging out with girls.
the other girl, Lonnie
Daniel
or whatever.
was around ever since I was little, and other girls, I don't know. But being
been her
around
band.
Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour, and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know. I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home, and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this."
Well, maybe it's just a band she likes.
I haven't stopped
I don't know if
playing
it's a real
since.
band. Playing with the girls. Oh yeah, you can't actually open these. I only leave the lights on in the video game because it's too difficult to put away. Or to turn off. And I usually put them away, so... Also, I would not leave a plate out in my room. That's gross. Yeah, teachers suck. Misfits. Oh, but it's Misfits. What's like a girl band, one of them Riot Girls or whatever. Soul Asylum Live. Also other bands. Kurt Cobain died. Soundgarden, Tool, Rage Against the Machine. Hey, I'm gonna say this. I don't know your feelings on Weezer. I'm gonna say I don't think Pinkerton is very good. I tried to listen to it once. Now I'm not a music person, obviously, but I was not a fan. Okay. Really? It's oh, that's gross. So it kind of seemed like something you'd be into. Pinkerton is their, I guess it's supposed to be like a classic album. It's like the invention, I think, of like emo music, or at least it made it a lot more mainstream and popular. But you know, I'm not a fan. Is there a cassette player in her room? Let's put this here for now. Helicopter is called Spinning Bird Kick. Fireball is Koken. Air Stomp is, Air Stomp. Damn it, where's that? Is that Bubsy? See if there's a... Oh wait, this is a tape player, isn't it?
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah.
What else we got?
Fuck you too. Cool, schmuck.
Super Spitfire. Tyranny of... Well, This is clearly Final Fantasy. This is just a shooter. I think it's Star Fox. Lisa Loeb. Mighty Mighty Boss Stones, hell yeah. Dream Phone. So she's still writing about Captain Allegra. Alright, I gotta... Look, I don't dislike it. But, it's just, I can't listen to music and read at the same time. I actually don't think it's that bad. The first mate has changed. I think there was a man before. I mean, I get the idea. I get what they're going for. I don't want to read the whole story. There's at least a Frank folder. Steggy? Apparently that's Steggy. Oops. Whatever. I think... Is that one... Laura... I think that's Laura Palmer. The actress. Yes, that played Laura Palmer. That's Jodie Foster. And I don't care enough. Wish she left that Super Nintendo behind. Yeah, from Twin Peaks. Barf. Okay, so it's different people. It's kind of hilarious. This is a weird... Okay, I see now. I see the layout. Weird that a bedroom has 2 doors. Well, you know, they're kids. It makes sense to me that they would say that. Good fellow. Yeah, no clue. Yeah, that's their high school or whatever. Yeah, high school. I think I looked at this. Yeah, it's Chun-Li's moves. The days when you could be good if you just knew how to do the moves. Oh, that's bad. Wait, what? I want to look at it. Ah, okay, red hair dye. Yeah, you know, that's what I started to think. As when I saw it, I was
Lonnie
like,
brought
you
her
know
hair
what?
dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked in the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
The channel. Sure. And they should probably keep that condom closer to the bed, not on the other side of the room. How is she obnoxious? It is gross. I don't want to hear about your parents fucking getting dicked out. What a mess. Channel's what it's called. Oh, so wait. I thought it said your friend was... Your dad's name was Bob. It's Terrence. Okay. Watercolor techniques. I mean, it sounds like your mom had a thing for the new Ranger. Must have been a real hunk. So we need to find out the combination for the lock in a room in the attic. Which I'm obviously not going to find any of that in here. One of them fancy European... No, not really. It's just a weird layout. After discovering his palace personally, spiritually, and sexually. Parents boning down, getting their dick scoped. So, seems like Sam might have taken some of your parents' stuff. Huh. Normal. Ghost Hunter journal. I was not wearing my glasses. Okay, I see what she's doing. Making fun of the idea of ghosts. Until Lonnie said something. I see. Had a lot of stuff. Certified killing machine. So DeSoto is Lonnie. Basically, the captain that Sam was writing about. But, you know, like real. Hey, that's, you know, you're doing your best. What's what short for? What are you talking about? What? So there's Rick here. Sounds like Mom had some plans. Lonnie? Oh, I don't know. It might just be... Who knows? It could just be Lonnie. I've never heard of the name Lanya. So...
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Oh. Healthy choices, skills for healthier life. Featuring gymnastics. A secret passage in the library. Mom and Dad's room, bathroom, closet. So the closet in Mom and Dad's room. Yeah. There's her Halloween costume. Captain Allegra and the First Mate. Your costume. So Sam was gonna be the first, or the captain, and huh. That was neat. Yeah, the Halloween costume. Alright, well, get the gist of that. Don't want to listen to that one anymore. Yeah, I figured. I should probably just start leaving the doors open and stuff. I don't think it's gonna matter too much and help me figure out where I've been. So here's the closet. There's the secret passage. Gross. Yeah, be marked on my map, thankfully. Well, that's the faulty wiring we heard about. Where am... Wait, where... okay. Where am I exactly? Alright, there it is. Strobe Flyer, the Misfits. The Misfits but girls. Plus Pumpkinhead.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you." I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Private, huh? Yeah, now the first mate's a man again. So I guess something changed in Sam that made her turn into a woman. Yeah. Well, it's Sam rejecting the heteronormative world and realizing her own sexuality. So she changes the first mate from a man to woman. I don't know. Lonnie's pretty cute, I guess. So there's one more hidden panel. Right? Where was the other hidden panel? I know it upsets you to see a woman in a position of power, but they can be first mates too. I could take the secret passage. Or I could just take the stairs. Like a normal human being. I'm not trying to sneak through a house like Sam Fisher over here. There's the Ouija board. Oscar, what do you want? To come back! Ooh! Oh, never mind, it actually sucks here. You don't even have a Super Nintendo anymore. Turn right 3 times. No, I don't actually have to do it. It's 0501. Gentleman magazine for men. Shannon Doherty. That is not Shannon Doherty. Finally, Gillian Anderson. Finally.
Lonnie came over today. But everything was
Come on, don't smoke.
different.
I know it's cool in the 90s, but
She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
oh, I thought I had the attic key. Basement. Alright, relax. Is this the time or the place? You want to Google your Gone Home Rule 34? You heartless. You're just like Riku. One of the heartless. Was that? Where's... Okay, you gotta go through this room. I'll never take it back. That's true. Chips. The flavorful potatoes. Quite. That is a fancy man. I know, there's so many sodas left around here. So many full soda cans left out, unopened. Sam plus Lonnie.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone. We say I love you.
Come on. Come on now. I mean, yes. There's the obvious disparities between the two, or differences between the two. I guess disparities isn't really accurate. This is an evil looking furnace. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it is like that. Oh boy. That's not great encouragement. Very cold.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Well, that looks like a fun read. No, I think you're being a little harsh there on Lonnie. I assume that they ran away together to avoid all this. Mom citizenship stuff. You should get rid of these. You're not going to need old newspapers ever. That's a strange thing to keep. Another secret. This is a huge basement.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us. Kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
There we go. Yolando. And yes, there's obviously a lot of things with that stick to the group thing. But we don't need to get into that.
Todd's band lost
You can
their
figure it out
singer.
yourself.
Todd said he sucked. Lonnie said he got sick of Todd's shit, and he was complaining about needing a new singer. So Lonnie was like, I can sing. And they were all kind of like, you can? And she was like, probably. But she's been rehearsing with them for like a week now. And I finally got to see them play in Todd's basement today. And she's actually really amazing. I feel so proud when she's on stage. It's incredible being in awe of someone you love. So everybody knows it's like a temporary situation till she ships out in June. But till then, I'm gonna be at every single show.
What if there's actually 2 songs in there? Well, I want to hear it. That sure is some of that punk and roll music. I'm sure there's meaning to this song, but I can't tell what they're saying besides self. So it's just a closet full of firewood, which also seems like a bad call. So they were moonshiners. Dad stopped coming here when he was 12, alright. Which trash can? Yeah, I think I already checked it. Bratmobile. Psycho House? Oh, okay, it's, yeah. Smells like Teen Spirit video. So that's part of the journal that we read upstairs. Weird. Must be another tape around here.
I don't
Freaking
get
Principal
Lonnie
Grossman.
sometimes. Like her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
More chips. Do you know there should be a tape around here? So many rooms. Large couch. Tincture. Nope, I know how to say that word, but I can't say it now. Tincture. Ah. Ooh. Open the door that was locked from the other side. Earth, wind, and fire. That'd be the parents. God, this house is so big. Distributing inappropriate materials. Their zine. Their teen zine. Can't I have the door closed while Lonnie's in the house?
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, 'cause they're in for one very long phase.
God, she's such a normie. This house is too big. The accidental warrior. Where's that? There it is. I didn't check out this room though. Oh, oh. Yep, just a closet. Anything good? Got some frozen vegetables, ice cream, calorie mate. Catsup, milk. Eat it, Mom and Dad. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. just wrecking everything. Time not set. Come on, it's not hard. You just press clock, put in the time, then you probably press clock again. Samantha and Daniel were in the woods. Are you scared? They... What is that word supposed to be? Left? So Daniel was the first mate. And then it turned into
Daniel
Lonnie.
finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. For some reason, I almost believed him.
So the parents are gone? And Sam is, I guess, somewhat upset about her being a lesbian because it's, I don't know, different, maybe, rejection of the way things used to be. And it's introduced these new problems with their family. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up here. I guess it's the self-rejection that happens to a lot of gay teens. Yeah, all they eat is potato chips and pizza, and all they drink is soda. Accidental pariah. Reckless history revising sociopath by night. Blast off. So, that's... Boy, you think you're writing something good. And this person comes to you, hey man, your thing was so shitty, we want to do it as a stupid joke for how bad it was. That must be pretty upsetting. That looks like army hat.
I asked Lonnie what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions, no contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country, the other side of the world. My mind, like, can't process it. She's really going to be gone. Just gone.
I get it, because you came home and your sister was gone. You got $40 to order pizza from the 3rd to the 7th. I guess you can get like a pizza a day. You can get a meatloaf a day.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. And I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
The Slits are a real band, I know that. I think one of the women from the Slits is married to one of the Beastie Boys. The Accidental Human. Wait, I didn't see the... What was the couples counseling? Oh, there's another book there too. Just another one of his dumb books, The Accidental Savior. I mean, there's a couple counseling... It's the second drawer. I don't know how I missed it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's the trip they went on. Yeah, I mean, figured. He's had problems with his writing. She's potentially having an affair, but probably hasn't gone that far yet. Whoa. Yeah, he did. Secret door under the stairs.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever. And we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off. Then ran up to the attic to look through our photos. To find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past. And there wouldn't be any more. I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
I remember Griffin McElroy talking about, like, practicing going home speed runs for some reason.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to
I think they
sleep.
made a video about it.
When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
I mean, I assume you would just come here, open this door, grab the key, go to the attic. I hope she's not dead. Spoilers. Preferably she's just not here.
Oh my God. Katie, I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Boy.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person,
Shut up.
that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again, someday. Love, Sam.
It's good. I mean, it's a good game. It's a story more than anything else, but it's good. Say I enjoyed it, I suppose. I mean, the only thing is, it's obviously in terms of being a video game, it's not much. It's an interactive story. But it's good. It's a good story. Because girls and alternative lifestyles and no guns, so this makes me so mad. Cats. Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for thanking me. And thanks for telling me Chun-Li's special moves. I mean, if it's 95, it must have been Street Fighter 2 I mean, Turbo was definitely out by then. Super Turbo. But she didn't have the Super written down. So maybe it was... Oh, God. Championship Edition? I can't remember what was before Super Turbo. Anyway, it's a good game. It's a good story, I guess. Oh, I got a trophy. Oh boy. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. See you later.